Hello, everybody. Welcome back to WWTF. We want the fastest game show. I'm Mike C.
I'm pretty well.
Hey, today reviewing what? 2K18.
Yes. Now, this is out on the PlayStation 4. Xbox will be coming to the Nintendo Switch. But before we start talking about it, as always, we like to give it a number of facts.
Unfortunately, I didn't play it, but I do have some choice words for it for what I've seen. So, Fred, go ahead.
I'm going to give this thing a complete 0. Nada, man. Now, Mike, you wasn't able to play it, but you were able to see it.
Yes, I was able to see it. I'm like, what are they doing? They just didn't care? They didn't think they would have any type of competition?
I think that's what it was.
And I think they just said, hey, we could feed them whatever. You know, we got this 2K junk locked. Granted, back in the day, 2K was really bringing the noise, bringing the graphics, bringing the stuff. It just looked like they just dropped the total ball. They just took, I guess, what they did 2 years ago and tried to make a game out of this stuff. I don't know what they was doing, what they was thinking. It just seemed like there was no effort up on here. Is this the one where they have the little, what was it, the My Town or something like that?
Yeah.
And then the story mode. As far as the visuals, what I saw up on the story mode, it looked like something from PlayStation 3.
Yeah, it definitely did. I was
like, what's going on right here? And I'm like, no. I'm like, what are you guys doing with this? That just blew my mind, and I just totally lost interest with what I saw. As far as I didn't even pick up the sticks or whatever, trying to play the jump. I just went, Fred, yeah, you got this jump. But as far as I wanted to say words about this stuff because, you know, as far as just because that's the problem with, you know, developers and stuff like that. If they don't have nobody to go against the grain, that's why we say about the Madden, there's no other football franchises out here to elevate them to the next level. Competition is good because always up your game, man, for the next big thing. You know what I'm saying? But if you don't have no competition there, they just think they could just give you crap and you just accept it. So, yeah, this is I'm just disappointed because 2K is known for being the best at the graphics, the best at the sports, man. And I'm like, they just dropped the ball, man. I was just really surprised. So why'd you give this a 0, bro? I think I just highlighted all everything right there. But why did you give it a 0?
Everything that he said. Now, you say PlayStation 2, I say Dreamcast. Now, I'm not saying anything about the Dreamcast because at that time of the generation wars, Dreamcast was the best looking. And I could say that back in the day when Dreamcast was out in its heyday. But now in 2017, almost 18, when you look at the coaches on the sidelines, like that, why I say it reminds me of Dreamcast is because the suits, it's like the suits were melded to their hands.
So it's no flow to nothing. The clothes didn't feel like it was alive.
The clothes felt like it just looked like they just had big arms. It didn't feel like they had a suit on. And then the animation of the players, it was like, wow, this is garbage. This is total garbage. And then the halftime show with Shaq, I mean, all three of them look like they on drugs. Like, all of them look like they high or something, man. The animations were not good, man. These graphics are poor piss. Now, people are going to say I'm crazy, you don't know what you're talking about. Crazy. But this game looks like some hot garbage, man. I'm sorry. It does not look like a next-gen game.
It don't look like a 2K game. It really doesn't.
No. Now, don't get it twisted because of the My Universe or whatever and the little mini open world where you could go get your hair cut and you can ball with other players. I don't care nothing about that. I'm looking at the visuals. And the reason why I gave it a 0 is because they brought this game out. They knew it was trash. You can look at... I streamed some gameplay online. And I'm just looking at the coaches and I'm looking at the players' facial expressions. And I'm like, this game does not look like it belongs on the next-gen consoles. Not on the Pro, not on the Xbox X1, and none of that stuff. To enhance this game, it would not be able to do anything, right? So it looks like a old generation game. And you know why? The reason why I think this is because of them having it on last gen consoles and on this generation consoles. So it's out on all systems. It's even going to be out on the Nintendo Switch, and I'm sorry we didn't say that at the beginning of the show.
You did. You said it.
But it's out on PlayStation 3 and on Xbox 360.
Oh, okay.
Now, what my theory is that they just had one team developing this game. So instead of upscaling it, they just did like a checkerboard type thing where it's a last gen game, and then they're going to port it to the next gen console, but just do a like when Blu-ray players first came out and you put your DVD in it upscaled it a little bit. So this probably looks like garbage on PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360. It's a horrible looking game, but everybody is just into the hype where, oh man, I can go get a haircut and I can go ball and I can go around the streets and it's like a mini GTA. No, it's not, bruh. This game is some hot garbage. And the reason, the other reason why I think that it's so much trash is they didn't expect EA to come out viciously with their game.
Yes.
And that's why I think it is, man. But I think later on down the line, maybe next week, we'll have a comparison video live 2K. Which one would you get?
I know which one I'm getting.
But, man, let's wrap this up with a final verdict.
I'm going to give a final verdict. I didn't play it, but I'm going to give a final verdict. Do not get this game, man. No, don't get it. No, pass. Don't even rent. But if you want to share play it.
Yeah, it's a no for me too, man. Don't even waste your time. If you don't believe me, do what you need to do to share play this game with us and look at it for yourself. Try before you buy. But do not buy this game. You're going to be highly disappointed. And then that makes me think of what's going to happen when 2K, WWE 2K come out. How's the graphics on that going to look? When they're the only WWE...
THQ.
THQ was good. No, 2K is not
2K,
THQ.
Yeah, that's right.
So THQ made fabulous WWE games. But since they monopolized the WWE and they're the only one that are making WWE games, then it's like it's no competition. So I don't know graphically if WWE is going to hold water, man. But this NBA 2K is garbage, man.
All right, man. So, like always, you guys can hit us up at thagamersshow@gmail.com. That's Gamer Show with an A. Don't forget to head over to the Facebook store page to find low prices. Don't forget to hit us up on vTime, and don't forget to subscribe and become a Gamers Club member.
And please remember to like, subscribe, and follow all our social media networks. Join our Steamworks community and our website community where you can get some free stuff. And we'll see you next time on WWTF.
You want the facts?
The Gamer Show.
See you next time for watching. Thanks for tuning in.